rebooting. I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
There'll be an extra.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Let the show begin.
Someone looking for me? Oh, why if it isn't the Traveler and his companion. So what brings you here? Do you need help with anything? We want to visit the mysterious island. The mysterious island, huh? Is there something wrong? I'm assuming you two are already aware that this island is related to a legend of my people. Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't know anything about the actual legend yet. Then allow me to explain it to you two. It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Natlan. He discovered many deserted domains and found countless treasures. But to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. He endured many hardships along the way, but he persevered and managed to reach the destination. The island emits a golden light where countless treasures are buried. But instead of claiming the treasures for himself, he left behind a trail of clues that lead to the island. Since then, many people from later generations have undertaken the challenge of finding the island. After all, to find the island is to find riches and glory. Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh, Paimon gets it! this is like a big secret for the people of the spring, so you can't just tell anyone, right? On the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The legend and the clues needed to find the island are all already known to the public. Oh! Well, then what's the problem? Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a favor. What do you think? Sure thing! But what do you need us to do? Then you have my thanks. Allow me to tell... I'll be honest. There are some among the tribe who are rather... As the chief of the tribe, it's really hard to believe that they are targeting... According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they are trustworthy gods. They run a pretty sophisticated operation. So, I was hoping to find some... The problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me, which is why I haven't been able to... Oh, Paimon understands now! We're the perfect bait because we're both tourists. Exactly! And as far as I know, you two are no pushovers. No matter what nefarious schemes they may come up with, you'll be perfectly capable of protecting yourselves, right? You betcha! If it's just a few scammers we're talking about, he'll take them all down! Wonderful! Then here, please take this. Whoa, that's a lot of Mora! Did we already earn a bonus? There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch those scoundrels. This Mora, however, is for other purposes. I'm sure some spending will be required on your part before they lower their guard. I certainly wouldn't expect you to pay out of your own pockets. So please use the Mora as needed, and collect as much evidence as possible. No wonder you're the chief. Seems like you've already thought of everything. Okay, I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two. This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Oh, pardon.
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists, brought here by the legend.
Hello, Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. That's right.
In that case, as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a... As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory will be yours for the taking. Be that as it may, the journey to the island is full of untold perils, but you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our services. Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point I had to make perfectly clear. Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic as riddles found on a lost treasure map. Only guides bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues. Tourists who rashly embark on their own often wind up lost and encounter unnecessary dangers.
He actually sounds pretty convincing.
But it seems like fate has brought us together. So, what say you to having me?
So how much will you charge us?
Not to worry. I don't intend to charge any fees.
So you'd be working for free?
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself, worth more than any amount of mora.
Smooth. My man almost wants to believe him. Alright, thank you. Then please, guide us onward.
Of course. Please, follow me. Watch this!
Load it.
Forget it!
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Take a seat.
Stars.
Hunt them down. Into the shadows. A stroke of good luck, and a very welcome one.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Ready.
Forget it!
Into the shadows.
Let's see if you can keep up.
Enough! I am defeated.
Leaving so soon.
Look at it sparkle.
Prepare yourself. No escape. You have eyes, yet you are blind.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
All right, let's head off. Glad to be working with you.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Really? Can we?
Ahem.
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Atta?
Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is highly respected among the tribe and is far more knowledgeable than other Koholosaurs. They say that Atta. Therefore, we must rely on Atta's insight to know how to get there.
Really? But how do we do that? Can a Koholosaurus elder talk?
You need only slowly approach Atta. Once Atta has confirmed your scent, they will provide their wise insight. In the language of the Koholosaurs, of course. But no need to worry. The ability to interpret this language is one of the basic skills required of a guide from the people of the Springs. I can understand Atta's instructions and will lead you on the journey ahead.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be 10,000.
Huh?
In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which...
I'm sorry.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Koholosaur. But if we can get a receipt, that'll be proof that they're scamming tourists. With that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're guilty.
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like this.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man. I can't wait any longer.
Got a job for me?
Whoa, Atta really didn't try to bite us at all.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Okay.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course! Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to the next area.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the Chief's Mora to use. Why don't we keep up the act and gather some more evidence? Paimon's curious what other tricks these scammers are using. These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched reasons to make us pay for everything. With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight to the chief and he'd definitely be convicted. But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon kinda wants to see if he'll actually take us to the island or not.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh, all right, then let's get going.
Okay.
Are you running away?
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun shall reveal. Atta's insights have already pointed us to the destination. It's just on the opposite bank.
You mean we're almost there? Huh. But there wasn't even anything exciting about this journey.
As I said before, this is a shortcut. If I took you on some arduous path after all the mora you spent, that wouldn't make me look like a good guide, don't you think? Anyway, there's no time to lose. We need to get there before sunset.
Okay.
According to Atta's insights, this is the place. We're here.
You mean the mysterious island?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights! Even we can tell it's...
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend.
Huh. Since you seem to... We were commissioned by the chief...
You sure? Then what's...
Huh. What?
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that settled, I'll be going now.
Now he's trying to get away! Let's go after him! It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any evidence, right?
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we had. Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me! That's my Mora!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a special mark on them.
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in your hands, right? There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by force? Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's an even more serious crime.
You... All right. Sure, I admit that I coaxed them into spending a few times, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it scamming.
We have witnesses standing right here, you know.
Fine. Yes, it was all a scam.
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the tribe! I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the spring? I can answer this question along with there is no if you don't meet, which is exactly there's a requirement? Let me ask you something first. What and therein lies the key point. It's said that when the first chief set out to search, the legend also mentioned. Therefore, so that's from what I can see, you and Paimon are. But unfortunately, that's true. But don't feel discouraged. Whether it's remote islands or ain't, and let me tell you a secret. The elders, or maybe someone else. No matter. If you two... Yeah, thanks for that. Oh, I can understand. A guide we could trust with our lives? Oh, we could go find Mualani! It appears you've already made up your minds. Then, I'll be taking my leave. My assist... Okay, bye-bye!
points for agility.
Custom-made souvenirs. Pick your color.
Sorry, we don't carry any black swimming floaters here.
But why? Black floaters look really cool.
May I ask whether you've had some bad luck lately?
Well, yeah, sorta. The last pair of black floaters I bought ended up getting bitten by Koholosaur. I nearly drowned. Which is...
I knew it. I specifically asked an expert from the Masters of the Night Wind about this once. Black floaters bring bad luck.
Really?
Also, have you by any chance become a mosquito magnet? Or found yourself overheating? Maybe even suffering a little heat stroke?
Yeah, that's exactly how I've been feeling.
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blue swimming floaters. I'll even offer you a discount if you'd like. Just see it as a way of celebrating your luck taking a turn for the better.
You'd really do that? Then I'll take one of each.
You got it.
Ahem.
Well, hello there! If it isn't the...
It's been a while, Mulan. Was all that stuff you were saying just now really true? Do pink and blue floaters really bring good luck?
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was wearing blue floaters, a group of Koholosaurs came to the rescue and brought her back to shore.
Whoa, for real?
But let's get back to why you're here. Are you looking to buy some water sports products? Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests here, after all. It's only natural for me to give some gifts to you.
No, we actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the left.
A trip to the mysterious island? Oh.
Do you have any concern?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep, your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely...
Then I'll have to explain some things to you first. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle New, and he's the best guide in the whole tribe. But apparently, even he has never successfully reached the island. With a good guide to lead the way, a journey should usually be fun and pleasant. However, going to the but since it's you two asking, it's just my
Paimon thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but it seems like we're actually asking a lot. Paimon will feel really guilty to make a friend go through a bunch of Mualani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kolo just got back to the tribe. I heard...
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for me.
Who's Kolo?
Oh, he's currently ranked as the #1 guide in the People of the Springs. Besides the tribe's first chief, he's the only other guide who's ever made it to the mysterious island.
Really?
He's always out and about, so we don't... let me put up the closed sign first. Okay.
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, have a look for yourself. As for the people you... Next time, just... Indeed. No wonder he's the best.
I wonder how much he made this time.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers?
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trade secret.
Oh, okay.
But one day,
That's him, right? Do you really think you'll be able to get his help?
Allow me to do the talking. You must be the top guide of your tribe. I have a commission that...
That guy sure looks familiar. Oh, they also wanted to go to the mysterious island.
A commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates?
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know. As long as the trip is a...
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job. But the journey to the island requires a lot more than just a guide, right?
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've also heard about the requirement for...
Yes, I know. According to... I must reach that island, even if that means putting my life in someone else's hands. I have made up...
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out those who do not have the skills to reach the island by themselves.
You
say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Even if someone were to trust me with their life, they'd just be another burden. Let's look at it the other way around. Why would I place my life in the hands of someone whose abilities are far below mine? That is what the legend is really hinting at here. Many guides in the tribe have received commissions. How do you think I
Well, I'm different. I'm no ordinary tourist.
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway at best, which is a waste of my time. And a waste of your commission fees. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. New student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back...
I have things to do now. Goodbye.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher.
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island. Uncle New taught me that...
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the legend to the letter. Waiting for a
Mualani?
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for New, where's his proof? Why don't you wait until he's actually found the island before you start using his views to refute me?
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement...
That Ko'olo seemed to harbor some kind of grudge against you, Mualani.
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop talking about him.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more upset.
Of course not. Uncle New has also argued with Ko'olo before, but it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super important and not to... after telling you about all the dangers with...
Actually, Paimon did think about taking our invite.
No, please don't do that. Actually, that is also a part of what... If you want a chance of reaching the destination I always felt that my teacher is no less skilled. So, as Uncle New's student, I've always...
But don't you have that chance now, Mula? With the help of the renowned traveler...
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go, we should start preparing right away.
Oh, it's that scholar guy.
Scholar guy? My name is Varumdra. Please use it.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too. Hello again.
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since we've been referred to you, would it be okay for us to join your journey?
I'm Mualani. Just call me by my name. As for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the...
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, We'll set off with you as ordinary travel companion. In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility.
If you accompany us, then you are a
So you still refuse? Fine. Kariel, put the more for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide...
Verandra?
Now he wants to go alone? Why is this
Wait! Please don't do this in...
I'm so sorry for the trouble. Really.
Don't say that. Although, how about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at the monument near the tribe's south.
So you've decided to
No. My plan is to use some of our time together to turn you from strangers into friends.
That's your plan?
Wonderful. On behalf of both...
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We need to get started on our preparations. Come with me.
My music's not juvenile at all.
You really... Hey, Alapha. I've got some business.
We've been over this before. The name's Yellowfath.
I know. It's just that Lapha sounds so much cuter.
Well, since you're the customer here, I guess whatever floats your boat.
I need a camping tent with all the accessories. Only the best you've got.
Another commission, huh? Just so you know, a full tent according to your standards is gonna be pricey. Is your client...
How much are we...
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
Oh, but that's not right.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon. We're not working together like this is a hired commission, are we?
Oh, no. We're traveling as close friends.
That's what I thought. Honestly, I can be a little picky when it comes to camping equipment, and I don't want my friends to be paying for me. But don't worry, it's not that expensive. We're ready, Lapha.
Your total is 200.
Isn't that still a lot for you, Mualani?
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either sleep out in the open...
You call that a week's worth of pocket money? Are you rich, Mualani?
That's not important. We still need to buy some equipment from another store.
Points for agility.
Afternoon, Uncle On.
You call...
Because you're still young, Uncle On. Hey, can you help me find something kind of rare?
All right. What
a record player. Specifically, the kind that's convenient.
Oh, that model is pretty...
Uncle On.
Just don't break it, okay? I'll even buy it back from you when you're done with it.
Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player? Does that mean we need to buy some records too?
Yep, and that's our next stop. Hey, Paka Paka!
Mualani? Have you finally decided to release a record of your own?
You'd be the first I'd sign with if I ever did, but not today. I just want to buy a record. The one...
Uh-huh?
Maybe I can think of a way to connect you...
Whoa.
Nice.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some advice once, and apparently...
Is that really a thing? Well, if it doesn't cost much, that's a nice way to make the trip a little more pleasant.
You know how it goes, Mualani. 20,000 mora for this record. That's the best I can do.
Deal.
Looks like Milani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy. Next is... Ooh, I'm getting kinda nervous.
What's wrong, Mualani?
Next, I need to find... Besides the legend left by the first chief, there's also a map. Well, it's full of strange symbols, almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. Guides must draw from their experience to decipher the map's meaning and understand the route. The chief made several copies of the map and distributed them to the first members of the tribe. The copies were to be passed down to future generations, so usually a teacher will pass their copy to their student. Which brings us to today. The day I officially ask Uncle Nu for his copy of the map.
Whoa. Hearing that is also making Paimon feel...
Yes, but the thought of having you two by my side somehow makes me...
That's right! Let's go and find...
You really are a one-trick pony, you know. Afternoon, Uncle Nu.
A surprise. Did you forget that it's just then?
Huh? Do you think that I'm still not ready yet, Uncle Nu?
No, I believe you are the best guide in your generation. After all, the journey to...
Don't worry.
Yeah. This time I'll...
Don't misunderstand. Since you've made up your minds, I won't try to stop our mission as guides.
I understand.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman. Take good care of it.
Was this made with spinel fruit?
Right. Which is precisely what...
You really know me better. All right. Traveler and Paimon, tomorrow we'll set off.
Yay! Paimon can...
Here's how I allocate...
It's about time to meet up now.
Points for agility. Traveler, Paimon, over here.
You're here, Mualani.
Good morning, you two.
Morning.
So when are we leaving?
Seems you're as excited as a child before the start of our journey.
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible.
Don't worry, I'm a... Yeah! First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh.
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of... The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray...
Is there any theoretical basis?
A theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's an essential step before heading to the... Very good.
Sure, but...
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart.
It really feels like we're about to embark on a great adventure.
Now, please get ready. We're going to look.
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many gather. Like a party.
Huh? Wow, there are a lot of Kaholosaurs here!
As expected, the first clue is...
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can deduce that the first clue is related to the When the first chief created the map, he left... So it'll be impossible to gain any leads from just
You're a real pro at this, Mualani.
But according to the information I've been...
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the Springs would know. It's almost like how our... Unless you're a guide who's always running across Natla...
This is a thing? I need to note this down right away and include an explanation as a part of my thesis.
According to what I've deciphered from the map, a clue...
But to get there, won't we have to get through the herd of
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them. They're gathering together with their friends, so...
You mean we're going to have to walk through the Kaholosaur herd? That feels a little...
Given we've... But it shouldn't be a problem at all for me. Let's have Karia wait here, and I'll take over...
No worries. We actually need someone to stay and look after...
Is that so? Then that works out perfect.
And now I understand how much you care for your assistants. Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Kaholosaurs...
Kevin, you've...
First of all, the elders, and secondly...
But on what base?
Okay.
According to the
this is tricky.
Karia, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over between Varamdra...
Me? All right. When Varamdra decided to look for leads on the... I discovered something very interesting. But I'm not...
Oh, that was actually...
You can just call me Karia.
In that case, please stay here and keep an eye on the lug. Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the... If the Kaholosaur... But this plant can help us solve that problem, because its fragrance is very similar to the scent of a Kaholosaur. We can apply the plant's extract to our bodies and trick their sense of smell.
So...
Don't worry, it's also good for your skin.
wet and slimy. But this actually does smell like a cahoot.
Perfect. Okay, let's... Be sure to stay out of sight. What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Kaholasaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger. How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Follow me and stay close. Come on! Careful! Don't startle them.